Kaziranga University, established in 2012, is a renowned private university situated in Jorhat, Assam, India. It offers a diverse range of undergraduate and postgraduate programs across fields including engineering, management, basic sciences and social sciences. The university is known for its commitment to providing quality education, promoting research and offering industry-relevant curricula. It is located in close proximity to the Kaziranga National Park, a UNESCO World Heritage Site celebrated for its conservation initiatives and rich wildlife. To get to know more about the university, HornbillTV spoke to Bobby Roy, who is the Chief Marketing Officer and Dean of Kaziranga University.
As mentioned, I am joined by Mr. Bobby Roy, who is the CMO and the Dean of Kaziranga University, which is one of the most prestigious universities here in the Northeast. So thank you so much, sir, for joining me today. And before we proceed, if our viewers, maybe some might not know about the university as well, so would you like to tell them more about when the university started and things as such?
Well, Kaziranga University started in the year 2012 with the sole vision of creating a career university for the students of the Northeast. It is located in Jorhat in Assam, but we cater to students from the entire Northeast, where every state we have students coming in and joining us for higher education. We specialize in developing careers, and that's the reason we call ourselves the Career University of Northeast.
Right. Also, we have been told that, sir, you are recognized and awarded as India's top, best CMOs. Could you tell us what efforts went behind to achieve such great honor?
To tell you frankly, I have not put in any efforts. Okay, I never saw that anything of a reward or recognition would be coming. I never went for it. However, getting in such recognition definitely gives me a lot of pleasure. But I only wanted to do my work, which I had been doing over the last 27 years. I have been working in the corporates and in the education industry since the last 17 years. I have only tried to create a vision for the students and able to create an atmosphere where they can stand up on their legs and create a career for themselves. And I have been very passionate about it, and I had worked towards it, and in the process I have been awarded this.
So you just said that you have been in the education field for 17 years, is that so?
That's right.
Okay. So that's a very long time. I mean, you have been associated here for a very long time. What are the initiatives you have taken to ensure student development is optimum?
See, when I joined the education industry, I was at that time in Hyderabad, and now for the last 7 years I am in Assam in Jorhat with Kaziranga University. Since the inception, I have been seeing that students they have a lot of intellect, a lot of intelligence in them. However, there was the only sector that they were lagging behind was the skill, the exposure, and that is where I created an atmosphere where students will not only get knowledge, because we all have to acquire knowledge, I agree to that, but it's their ability to transfer that knowledge into practice is important. And that is why I tried and build up an atmosphere where student will not only develop knowledge, they should attain the skill and develop a great attitude. So knowledge, skill and attitude is what my concept of education today.
So also these days co-curricular activities is also very important when it comes to an education field or a university. May I also know more about that in Kaziranga University? What are the activities? Is there anything as such?
See, education, yes, it has to go continuously. However, only education, like it says, makes Jack a dull boy. We have given an atmosphere where student can follow their passion. If you are good in singing, if you are good in music, if you are good in sport, you should be given that space to develop that passion. And that is where we in Kaziranga University we have created a platform where there are several clubs which help the student develop this passion. For your information, one of the biggest events or fests in the entire Northeast is called Talent Tantra, which is conducted by the students of Kaziranga University in Kaziranga University every year in the month of January or February.
Okay, so it's every year.
Yes,
so
it's a yearly fest which is created by the university but organized completely by the students.
Okay. So even students from other colleges and everybody can be a part of the fest? Or
yes, this 3-day fest is open to all, and all competitions are open to all the students of various schools, colleges, states, everywhere. and of course, they showcase their talent also, and we have created great talents there.
May I also know what are what endeavors were made to make Kaziranga University the top university in the Northeast?
See, Kaziranga University is, since inception has been growing, and today we, with a lot of confidence, we say that it's not just the awards that has come, but we ourselves have seen that Kaziranga University has evolved as the #1 university in the Northeast. The sole reason is that we have been able to infuse that energy, that enthusiasm and that excitement in every student, so that whatever they do it with zeal. And to help them achieve their goals and objectives, we have given them a atmosphere where they can access the best of the equipments, best of the laboratories, best of the workshops, and on top of that, the mentors, the faculty members. We have been very, very clear in getting quality faculty from all across India, so that students get the benefit out of it.
Right. May we also know the prime objective of the university?
As I told you in the beginning itself, the prime objective of this Kaziranga University is to create career for the students of the Northeast, and that's why we call ourselves the Career University of Northeast. Here we nurture every youngster, understand their passion, understand their strengths, understands their weakness, and then develop their strengths and negate those weaknesses, so that they can achieve their goals. And that is where we create, if you see our courses, they are all career oriented courses, because we feel that every student who joins us must be able to develop a career. I am not talking about getting a job, job anybody can get, but getting the career, that passion and enjoying that career life is what is important. That is what our focus has been.
What about placements? So, could you tell us more about that as well?
I am very happy whenever somebody asks me this question, because we have the best placement in the Northeast today. I am sure you would have been getting reports on the newspapers and the various portals that Kaziranga University provides nearly 100% placements. 100% placements is sure for the BTech, MBA and technical courses. However, there are some students who opt out for higher studies and all. So, if you do not consider that, then definitely we have a 100% placement record.
And as the Dean, what advice you have for the students who are seeking admissions in your university? Do you have any advices as such?
See, today youngsters, they are not very clear about what they want to become. Many of the times they are guided by their friends, their relatives, sometimes their parents, not understanding what is their liking, what is their choice. So, what I would like to tell student is, please do a lot of research. Whatever line you choose, are you going to be fit in that line? If you are a technical man and if you go for painting, that will not work out. So, let us understand what you want to become, your ambitions. Based on that, understand what you should study, and when you have decided what you should study, you should also see where you should study, because it is this grooming that is going to take you upward. And if you are in the right hands, definitely it will be good for you. So, select organizations which has the affiliations, select organization which is recognized by the UGC, the government of India. See who the faculty members are, see what are the facilities that you will get, and is that adequate for the studies that you want to do, and whether do you have a great infrastructure, because infrastructure is also important. These are the things that students, if they look, they will definitely be successful.
So, as you mentioned, you have been in the education field for a very long time now. So, according to your experience, how would you rate the students of the Northeast, like students of the Northeast, compared to students from the other parts of India?
So, tell you frankly, when I first came to the Northeast, I was a little taken aback, thinking that the students here are maybe not at par. However, while working with them, I found that one of the brilliant students, they come out from the Northeast. Only thing what they lack is the exposure, and that is where they fail competing with the students of Delhi or Bombay. And if that lacuna can be taken out, we will create great leaders of tomorrow, which will rule the country, and not only the country, will rule the world, right from the place called Northeast, definitely.
So, you mentioned about the lack of exposure. May I also know what does the university do to give exposure to your students? Is there any programs as such? Tell us.
Wonderful. I think this is a very important question. Yes, studying in Northeast, we will study in Northeast, but how do we get the exposure? The exposure you will get when you are going out. When you are working in the corporate, which is located somewhere in Pune, Delhi, Mumbai, Hyderabad, that is where you get the exposure. And in Kaziranga University, all the career courses, they have an internship program, they have a project. So, internship programs are long, and there we ensure that the students, they go to places which is pan India, and there they get this exposure, there they see how the world actually works, and there they develop, and then they become at par, if not at par, maybe better. And I can tell you, in this coming years, Northeast will produce one of the greatest leaders.
Right. Hoping for the best, sir. So, may I also know what special initiatives are taken by the university to groom the students for their future?
Okay, whenever we are looking at the students, we give them the best education. But as I told you, if you may have a great knowledge, but if you cannot practice it, then it's useless. So, we give them that practical exposure. We bring in experts from places like IITs and IIMs who come and groom the students. They tell us how they should be studying, how. Excuse me. On top of that, there is a mandatory course which is there in the curriculum, which is called the soft skill development, and this helps the student to overcome the major problems like communication, presentation, confidence, leadership, time management. All these things are amalgamated and given as a part of the curriculum, which helps them to become experts in these fields, and that is how Kaziranga University has been able to create great students year on year.
And most importantly, I think education is, what it's all about, but fee structure. Could you tell us more about the fee structure as well, and also if our viewers are interested, it might help.
So, there are several courses, and each course fees, if I start telling it will take time, but I will tell you one thing, that Kaziranga University is actually a CSR of an industry house. A big industry called Nikon is behind this university, and they have built this university for giving it back to the people of Northeast. So, therefore, this is the society which is a not for profit, and whatever we earn from the students' fees is given back to the students. We do not take any profit out of it. As such, our fees are very, very low, and we are able to provide this high quality at this low fee, and that is where the truth is. Our fees are very, compared to the rest of the country, we are able to give one of the best comfortable level, because education is costly today. However, to tell you very frankly, our fees are comparable in the most economic package, I would say, and students, whatever they pay, they really get back.
Right. So, also if any students or any youths from Nagaland are interested and they want to stay there, they want to be a part of the university, is there any hostel facilities, anything as such?
We have wonderful hostel facilities inside the campus. Our campus is fully walled campus and fully controlled by the security. It is highly secured, and students who come from the Northeast, whether it's Nagaland, Arunachal, Sikkim, Manipur, they seek the hostel because it's very safe, and all facilities are available there. We have separate boys hostels, we have separate girls hostels, the wardens are there, and they are comfortable living environments, and there are cafeterias inside, and shops and barber shops, etc. So, students are very comfortable staying inside the campus, and we give them a very comfortable student stay.
Lastly, do you have any messages for the students, sir?
Today, I see that everybody is running after success. My message to the student is, don't run after success. Try to become competent, and if you are competent, success will come behind you. Don't look as to how you should chase success, but look as to how you can be competent and contribute to whatever work you are doing. That is the message for you all.
Right. Thank you so much, sir. I think that's about all for today. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you so much.